Rise and shine, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Who's looking forward to the day? How is everybody? Who is looking forward to the day? Who's looking forward to work, right? The joys of the employee, right? Who is looking forward to go to work? It is early, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on a Thursday morning. But before we can go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all around the beautiful world. Beloved brothers, beloved sisters, good morning. It is Thursday. If you love me, show me some love. Show me some love. And I know that you love me. I know that yes, you, right there, right? I'm pointing at you. I don't know how this looks on the camera, but I'm pointing at you, right? Show me some love, right? Show me some love. You love me and I love me. I love you and you love you. Hit that subscribe button and help me grow this channel, right? This is hard work, man, but it's good though. It's good. We can only go up the mountain, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We can only go up the mountain. So we've got to keep coming back at this. And we're trying to do these videos as many as possible. Just get through as many videos as possible throughout the day. Let's see how the objective is to reach that 90-day and be fluent and be articulate, be able to speak very clearly and consciously and with precision and confidence. So we've got to keep going at it. So guys, hit that subscribe button. The last time I checked, I got 13, but I'm glad I'm having to grow the channel like this because it's good. With that said and done, the topic of the day is staying on top of things. Guys, it is important to stay on top of things. It's important to stay on top of life. Do not let life get on top of you. Stay on top of things. Stay organized. That's it. That's the key, right? Stay on top of life. It can get very, very bad if you don't stay on top of things. There are three. Uno, dos, tres. And I did Spanish at school. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. Three keystones that you must maintain. The first one is economics, right? Your economics. Well, I think they call it micronomics or something like that, but your economics. You've got to pay your bills. You got to pay your taxes, or the tax man's gonna come knocking at the door. Hey, you. Yeah, it's me. What do you want? Where's our money? You got to pay the money. Unfortunately, you got to stay on top of your economics. So guys, what I've noticed about me is once I get into the rhythm, I'm talking, but then I begin to become nervous and I start to speak fast. So I'm trying to slow myself down. So let's slow this down. Let's calm down a little bit and let's get back into the video. So the second one is, of course, relationships. I love you and you love me. Very simple, right? So the first one is economics. The second one is relationships. And I don't know whether I said relationships was the first one, but it just shows how nervous these things can become, how overwhelmed these things can become. But the first one is economics. How much money you're making, of course, will determine what kind of things you can do in life, really. That's very important. You know, you got to make that money. And the second one is relationships, of course. You love the Immaculate Tortoise, right? That's why you're watching this. And the Immaculate Tortoise, the half man, half tortoise, the African tortoise, my beloved brother, my beloved sister, loves you too. So with that's number 2, and number 3 is the most important one of them all. The most important one of them all. Nothing is above this. Nothing is above this. Your relationship. Well, again, I said relationship, but it's its own thing, and that's spirituality. You can call it relationship, but I'll make it its own thing. So the first one, uno, is economics. Tres is relationships, and the third one, cuatro, is spirituality. Your relationship with God. You know, that's between you and God. Is our Father, but obviously that's a private relationship. But you've got to maintain those 3. And if you don't, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all around the world, I keep telling you, face down, toes down, gorilla style. You got to face it. You got to face it, right? You got to be prepared for it, right? You just got to keep on moving no matter how bad it gets. But you got to maintain those three keystones in life, because otherwise life will swallow you. This world is mean. This world is terrible. It's malevolent. This world, it's just it's hard, but this world is beautiful. It's loving, it's caring. We are humans, guys. Don't forget that, right? I don't like to say that people are bad. No, it's just that they've got bad values and bad morals. They're not technically bad people, but they've got bad values and bad morals. And at the end of the day, even they have relationships. You see what I'm talking about? There is no bad person who does not have a relationship. Even the so-called bad people, they are still seeking some form of relationship with other people. As long as they're interacting with the world as a whole, or the world is out there, as long as they're thinking about life and people, they still have a relationship. And even with that said, right, so you can't really say that there's bad people. You can't really say that there's good people. I don't anyway. I don't like to refer to people as bad people. I just like to say that they have bad values and bad morals. But you've got to stay on top of these three keystones. Otherwise, life will swallow you and it can get very, very bad. Of course, economics, you can't do anything. You can't buy anything. You have no money. So you're completely stuck. You are paralyzed. You are in vices. And then the next one is relationships. If you don't have relationships in your how we looking here, man? If you don't have relationships in your life, then your mind will punish you. We are social beings. We must have some form of relationship with another human being, be it with family or friends or your partner. We call them partners over here. Your husband, your girlfriend, your lover. You must have those forms of relationship. That's what we are as social beings. And of course, spirituality, that's very important. That's very important to me. Spirituality is the most important one of them all, because that's the bridge. God is the bridge. Everything that you need to know in life, God is the bridge. All you have to do is ask Him. There was times in my life where I completely had forsaken God, and I felt empty. I completely felt empty. I was like a balloon floating through the air, having no sense of direction, chasing economics and relationships. So you must have all three of those for the equation to work, right? It's an equation. Very simple. Life is an equation. The first one is economics plus relationships plus God, and boom, off to the races right there, right? You are the Formula One driver right there, and everything feels good. You feel fulfilled. I mean, you can have a small amount of money, you can have one or two friends, but if you have the relationship with God, you'll be fulfilled. Trust me, you'll be happy. That's the most important thing, is maintaining that happiness. With that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I must end this the right way, of course. Excuse me. I must end this the right way. If you ever feel as if the world is on your shoulders, i.e., your economics is not doing too bad, it's not doing good, and you have poor relationships. If you ever feel as if the world is against you, i.e., your economics is doing bad, you have no friends, no relationships, and no matter what you try to do, you're lost. No matter what you're feeling sad, feeling laid down. No matter what you try to do, it just does not seem to get better. I.e., spirituality. The third one just overcomes everything. That's the best thing about it. It's the most powerful one of them all. Guys, you don't want to live. Excuse me. You don't want to live life without stones. Every stone that you can. What's this saying? You want to live life without leaving any stones unturned. That's it. Yeah, you want to live life without leaving any stones unturned. And of course, if you're feeling lost, spirituality, guys, I've just explained to you the three keystones of life. Again, economics, relationships, God. If you're feeling sad, God. Reach out to Him. He loves you. He's a bridge to life, God. Whatever, if you wanted to cross over to the other side, you need to cross over the bridge. And God is that bridge for you and I. But we're enjoying this. This is hard work, but we love this. The Immaculate Tortoise, guys. Face down, toes down, gorillas down. You over there, I love you. Hit that subscribe button and help me grow my channel. Peace out. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.